Sharad Pawar's daughter, Supriya Sule, could be the next NCP chief. Joining me in the studio to expand this discussion are my colleagues Brijesh and Ajit. Gentlemen, it seems like the enigma of Pawar, something that we've been discussing for the longest time now. Confidant of none, friend of all, foe, enemy, whatever's happening, the architect of the MVA government. So much credit on him as well, one of the tallest leaders. He gave us that, shell-shocked bomb yesterday that he's going to step down. Various other party leaders, shedding a tear as well. Rumblings in the Maharashtra government. Devendra Fadnavis instantly coming out. Look, we're not going to instantly comment on this. This is his internal matter. Many people in various quarters talking about his health also. Supriya Sule had put out that particular information about 15 days back that something big is going to happen. 2 explosions are going to happen. One in the national capital, one in Maharashtra. And yesterday Sharad Pawar made that intense announcement. Everybody, all media channels now talking about it. And suddenly now reports, sources telling us that she could be helming, be at the helm of affairs when it comes to the NCP. What does it mean? How are you looking at it, folks?
Well, I think, since yesterday we have been saying that this was vintage Sharad Pawar at play. For resigning, his resignation was like, I think other than Pratibha Tai, nobody else had any inkling of what he's going to do. Resignation came as a massive shock to all his cadres, people who are there. You saw Ajit Pawar, coming forward and trying to say in a way that, that he has taken a decision, let's stick to it, give him some time, and so on and so forth. But there was also a counter power play at display. And, post that he went to his house, and again, then there was a lot of protest which was going at YB Chavan, the office of NCP. And after that, till late night, there are like 3-4 hours of long meeting. It was very clear since, last evening that Ajit Pawar is not in the scheme of things. This was yet another, brilliant ploy by Sharad Pawar to cut his very ambitious, very powerful nephew to size. And, there have been talks in the last 15-20 days that Ajit Pawar is likely to shift to join Bharatiya Janata Party and become the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra if 5th of May didn't go their way. And Sharad Pawar, I think, the biggest bombshell explosion which his daughter was talking about, I think exploded yesterday. So in all probability, what we have been given to understand is that Supriya Sule is going to be the next NCP chief. But the real question for me would be who will be helming the state of affairs in Maharashtra, and that, I guess, Kiran Tare and others would shed more light on it, but that is something which is going to be the key area, because for long there has been talk of how they would want Supriya Sule to helm the party affairs in Delhi, be the Delhi face of NCP, and Ajit Pawar handle the Maharashtra affair, because he is the nuts and bolts guy as far as the NCP is concerned.
Absolutely. We are going to be joined by Kiran Tare shortly. We'll get a righteous opinion about what's really happening on the ground in Maharashtra per se. But, in whatever interview, if Ajit Pawar is being interviewed or Supriya Sule is being interviewed, this particular question is always asked. What about the infighting? Give us the latest mirch masala about what's happening in the Pawar household, what's really happening there. So, Ajit, your namesake, what must be going on? What must be going on in his head at the moment?
Right. So it's a given that he is the most popular leader after Sharad Pawar. Right. So one has to understand that. So what Pawar Senior has done is to hand over the mantle to his daughter. So as as he said that now the big question is whether there will be an even split of power between Delhi and Maharashtra and Mumbai, between Supriya Sule and Ajit Pawar. But my understanding of how things would pan out would be that Ajit Pawar as an individual would not want to play second fiddle to Supriya Sule. That's what my own understanding of the situation is, and it will all depend on how the party aligns now and whether his options vis-a-vis joining the BJP are actually of any consequence.
All right, absolutely. Kiran Tare with us, joining us from Mumbai. Kiran, what's the latest that you're picking up? What's the word on the ground over there?
Yesterday when Pawar announced his decision, only 2 people were in loop. I must say this information has not come out. One of them was Ajit Pawar, of course, and the second was Supriya Sule. Supriya and Ajit were briefed. The family knew that Pawar is going to going to announce that decision. Cut to today. Today, what is happening now? The focus is on Supriya Sule. She is the front runner for the post. Of course, she is the daughter of Sharad Pawar, and most importantly, the NCP needs someone who can have cordial relations with all other parties, who can maintain the dignity of Sharad Pawar, and plus who is more acceptable in Delhi. Ajit Pawar doesn't fit in that situation. Supriya Sule does fit in that situation, but Ajit Pawar is not. The second name is cropping up is of Praful Patel. Can Praful Patel lead Rashtrawadhi Congress, the NCP at the national level? Of course, he is more experienced. He has bigger skills than Supriya when it comes to the political permutations and combinations. But there are several negative points of Praful Patel also. First, the biggest negative point was that he is under the scanner of Enforcement Directorate
Absolutely.
for an alleged links with the underworld. So that is the question. So that is the point where Praful Patel's name is ruled out, because NCP will not like to expose his precedent to the investigation agency. The second part is that Praful Patel, being a non-Maharashtrian, is not acceptable to the cadre of Maharashtra NCP cadre. They are highly polarized Maratha-centric party. That is the identity of Nationalist Congress Party. So in that case, Praful Patel doesn't fit. Third name is going on, that is Jayant Patil. Jayant Patil is the state president in Maharashtra right now, but he lacks the experience of working in Delhi. He lacks the experience of having a relationship with other party leaders. In that case, Jayant Patil also ruled out. The fourth name, of course, was Ajit Pawar, but Ajit Pawar has made it very clear that he wants to work, he wants to focus in Maharashtra only. He doesn't have any ambition to work in Delhi. That is why Supriya Sule is emerging as the front runner for this post. And my sources are saying that the decision will be taken today itself. Whether it will be announced or not, that is only a matter of time.